on? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Western Wilds. I think I'm going to be needing. I'm going to need a front loader or maybe some sort of forks. Because I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been loading eggs since 6 this morning. I've still got wool to do as well. As probably top up the chickens' feed. Lots been going on. We've sold all our winter products. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, so we've sold all our winter products. All our fruits and veggies have all been gone, and we're all done on that front. We have done some slight modifications to the farm itself. Only very small, mostly to accommodate our new build and everything else. And there it is, you'll see it just as we go past the edge of the farm there, but we'll talk about that further on, because I'm going to shoot up, drop these eggs off in the warehouse up the road, and then pop into the store and see about getting some sort of forks or something that I can use to shift pallets around and load them up a little easier. So that's the first job of the day. I'm going to quickly run these down to the warehouse, call into the store, and see if Keith or Sarah can help us out. I don't know whether or not... Well, it's early enough in the morning. Maybe they can help us out today if they haven't got something in stock. Right, we'll get these unloaded and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, all done, mate. Thank you. Alright, we're all done. All unloaded. Perfect. There we go. Let's close up. Alright, really head up to the store then. Alright, I think I might need a service on this, you know. She's brilliant services I've had. It really done some haulage with her. Ooh. What is that? Whose is it? Alright. Shut off. Wait, I'll pop in and see Keith and Sarah, see what's it's not mine, I know that much. Right. Alright, apparently these are the only ones that they've got at the moment. I say they've got. This is actually earmarked for someone else. It's a Paladin Brandico. They attach to a skid steer. We've got a skid steer, so that would work pretty much well for us. Unfortunately, they won't be able to get one probably in today or even tomorrow. So that's going to put things on a little hold for us. The other option is to get a full front loader for one of the tractors and some forks for them, which isn't a big issue. They've got the forks in stock. The problem is the front loader attachment would have to be measured, and they don't keep front loader arms in stock at all. So again, we're looking at 3 to 4 days for those, plus a day for measurements and fitting. So I think this is probably the way to go. It's going to be about 900 quid, maybe up to 1,000 depending with shipping. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Right, here we go. So yeah, I've pretty much said we'll go with that one. Or they can order me one in, and I'm happy to pay. I paid £1,000 for it. It's no problem. It's going to be a day or two though. So yeah, and this is a little box trailer, a little refrigerated box trailer. It's not really big or anything. Apparently that's Eddie's. He was meant to come and collect it this morning, and he hasn't turned up. I tried to give him a quick call, no answer, so I texted him just to let him know that his box trailer was sitting outside waiting. Apparently it's all paid for, so not sure what he's got earmarked for that. So yeah, alright, let's just back this one up. Probably not going to get round to doing the wall today then, as planned. Obviously without the forks, I'm not going to lift that. I was going to be back breaking. It's not like I've got help anymore. Not on the farm. Not since we lost our boy. Not since he's been gone off to uni. We could do definitely with a stable farm hand. it is what it is. We can do what we can do. And we've got lots to keep ourselves busy anyway. So let's head back and we'll show you the new build. How everything's looking. It looks like the flowers are starting to sprout. Spring is on upon us. Looks lovely. And our crops look alright as well. Nice and green. Which is always good news. And the best part about money making at the moment, the bees are out. So more money being made for free. I like it. I like it a lot. And here we go. Home sweet home. Right, I'm going to quickly stick this away. And I'll see you in a second. Alright, here we go. That's all done. Done and dusted. So, what do we have new? Well, I got this little tin shelter. This is literally just for my run around. If I want to go shoot down and check the animals, I can do so in this without having to start the truck. This is the little Kubota side by side that Eddie got us. And the best part about it is this part of the bed can be, the sides can be detached and they sort of fold inwards. Makes a smaller back, but once that's done, this literally folds down and creates 2 more seats. So technically a 4-seater. We did give it a go with Eddie. Tried pulling it all down. So it has been used, it has worked. And secondly, as you can see, we've still got some bits and bobs left over. I got the builders in, and we went for the same design as the house, and we built a garage. The reason I got the garage, well, Eddie's other gift. I'll just open this up. That's to keep the big girl in. I don't know when we're really going to be able to tear it up and use it as like it's meant to be used. The road around here really isn't for it, but took it out the other day. Nice little drive in it. I'm not one for sports cars, but you don't turn a gift horse in the mouth, do you? So there we go. The downside is my poor old truck's getting battered in the weather. Mind you, she gets battered all the time driving around these roads, which is why we've got such a lift on it. Probably could do with a wash though. So yeah, we've got a nice new building. It's I mean, we've got side access. We don't have to open that door. Is it locked? Yeah, it's locked at the second. I think the key's inside. We've got the side access to get in there as well. And we've got plenty of room for storing little bits and tools and that in there as well. So that's handy. And it keeps it out of the weather, which is good. Right, we're going to have to feed the chicks. So I suppose it's time to go grab a trailer and a tractor. Yeah, I don't want to grab too much grain really. I should really get a small I mean, I have got a small trailer. Do you know what? Let me just run over. Have I got my keys? Yeah, I've got my Kubota keys on me, so let's jump in that. Oi. Do you know what? I think this has got a tipper on it. I think this tips. If this tips, maybe we could just use this to feed the chickens. I'll give it a go. Alright, here comes some skill. We've got to stop right about there, I think. Oi. Be over that pipeline. Oh, no. Back up a little bit. About there. Perfect. Right, I've got to go turn this grain on and try and fill this up. Bear with me a minute. Alright, that pump down there. All done. That should be off. Yeah. I don't know what we got, but that looks like it's riding a little low now. We'll have to see what it actually pulls like. Oh, it's definitely got weight in it. It's still getting up some speed. That's not bad. It just takes a while to get there. And you can really feel how hard the suspension's working. There's a lot of weight. Whatever was on that grain weighs. It's got a bit of weight to it. Hang on, let me just check. Yeah, that'll be alright. I've got to be careful not to touch that bar because I don't want electricity running through this. Alright, let's see how well that's done. Oi! Well, it's topped it up, but it's not enough. I think we'll have to do a couple more trips. Right, I'm going to get this done as quick as I can. I'm going to move on to other things today. Round trip number 2. That's about good judgment. All it goes. In you go, son. Alright. Let's just make sure that's alright. Alright, I've got one more trip. Last trip, last tip. Here we go. This should be more than plenty. Let's have a look. Hang on, John. It's better off if I just jump on out. Yeah, that should do them till next month. I think they'll all need a full top up by then. Pretty certain the cows are all good. We're even starting to produce our own milk now. I did notice that the other day. We got quite a bit in the milk tank. Yeah, I think the cows will be alright for a little while longer. The water certainly looks fine and dandy as well. So yeah, I think we're pretty decent. Let me just check it. Boy. I'll open that up. I have a little readout in here. I'm not sure the camera's going to get to it. But it says roughly 8,000. There's 8,000 litres in there, so that's about half full, I would imagine. So yeah, we're going to have to get some milk out of there eventually. Do you know, I don't think I've even bought a tanker for it yet. But everything else but a milk tanker. I'm pretty certain of it. That's something else we're going to have to look to purchase. Although, could I use the water tank? No, I better not use the water tanker. That'd be daft. Be a bad idea to do that. Right, before we do anything else, I want to check the bees. Because they should be out, and I'm pretty certain our bees are, but it's always worth checking. Right. Oh yeah, they're out. They're out. I really shouldn't go too far without me suit on. Right. There we go. That is everything we need to do for, well, today really. We're pretty good and solid. I don't think there's much on at the minute. I am planning on trimming some trees back at some point. So let me just come round here. The tree line here is pretty much fine, but as you come through here, you can see we're surrounded by these. I mean, these trees grew up pretty darn quick. And we've got a few smaller trees in the centre. If I come over to the island, you'll ever see it goes all the way around, and they're sort of like too thick in some places, but they're huge now. They really have grown up well. So I think if I can get in and trim one or two down here and there, and then replant some, give it a bit more chance to grow smaller ones and whatnot, because it doesn't let as much sunlight in now. Although my pond has been very much overtaken by frogs. Can hear them but can't see them at the minute. Yeah, I mean, it's been going all right recently. The only problem I have really is the well, kind of the fact that just kicked that. That was my bad. It's kind of the fact that I definitely need another farmhand. Really. Here we go. Then there. Nope, missed again. Do you know what? Don't roll back down. I know this isn't exactly flat and even. Alright, let's just stick you there for now. So yeah, I mean, things are looking up for us. We can very much diversify with the campsite, the whole holiday area soon to be open. We are going to get income from that eventually. So yeah, things are looking really up. Although I do probably need to wash that truck at some point. Oi. Oh, I left the fire on. Oh, he's really warm in here. Alright, we can just stump this out. Alright, well, that all done. I think I'll see you in a few days, really. There's not a lot to do at the moment. So, yeah, have a good one for now. Alright, let's close that up. Morning, everybody. Welcome back. Just put that last pail down there. Yeah, our old F600. The tanker on it, I've just literally emptied the water out. It's good enough for milk. So, yeah, we can get rid of the milk that's been storing up. We just pull forward out of that. There we go. Don't need to go too far. That'll do for a second. Alright. Let's close this up. We can actually get rid of the milk now, which would be fantastic. And I think everyone will be really excited that we got some milk. It's our first time having milk on the farm. I have no idea what values we're looking at. I've never done cows. I've never done cows in America, to be honest. So it'll be interesting. Its milk's not worth as much over in the UK. So yeah, I'm hoping there'll be somewhere up the top that we can sell it for. I mean, I could go all the way down to the new holiday area, but to be quite frank, I'd rather sell it locally up here for the time being, because they'll be able to test its purity and how good it is, its quality and all of that, before I then start selling it down there where it could actually have a bigger impact on me. If there's less quality here, they know what to do with it, they know where to go. Although, if I remember when I used to transport water down to Owen's place, this is really a pain to stop when it's full, so probably should ease off. Let inertia take me around here. I do not want to flip it on a tight turn. Oh, looks like Eddie still hasn't collected it. It's been a few days. I've not heard back from him either. I wonder if I should give him a knock or a pop up there. I'm assuming I'll be able to sell it over at the farmer's market, but assumptions means an ask being made out of you and me, so we've got to be wary of that. Alright, let's put up here. I'm going to jump out and find out if they take it. I think where the entrance is now. Okay, so apparently it's just over the road at the dairy. Oh yeah, I remember now. There you go, it's just over the road. See, they own all of this, so it'll go to the same place, but yeah, we got to pop it in over there. They're going to attach a pipe, I'd imagine. Just here. And they'll be out in a minute, and oh look, they've actually got a carton of milk out there. That'll be interesting to have a look at. Well, while we're waiting for them. Yep, there is a dairy product right there. Alright. That is as tight as I can make it. Oh yeah, that didn't take too long. They were really quick as well. Right, so just over 21,000 for my milk. Apparently it's average of quality, so they do better tests, further tests into it, but they got like I I don't know, it's a bit weird. It's like a little pH strip. I don't know if you've ever seen those. Yeah, dip it in water and it gives you a pH level. It's similar to that. They put this little stick thing in the milk, and then it changes the colour of the papery stick thing, and that determines its quality or something, or initial buy price, and as is of average quality. So we didn't get anything fancy price wise for it, but it's 20 grand we didn't have before. And I did give Kiefer a shout while I was down there. Our pallet forks are still not ready. Well, say it's not ready. They're not here yet. He was hoping they'd be here this afternoon, but unfortunately not. So not a lot to get on with at the minute. We really do need those forks to come through. But I think what I'll do just to finish things off today, or at least do something this morning, is I don't know, should I? I think I'll probably just use the side-by-side, to be honest, rather than pulling out a tractor. Let me just put this away. Alright, there we go, here we go. We're in. That'll do us. Shut the old girl off, give her a rest. Yeah, so if I grab the side-by-side, I'm just going to give a quick run round the farm fields, just to give a visual look, see how everything's going, as I'm away for the next few days. Well, I say tomorrow is my last day here for best part of a week, and I am off on a mini holiday. It ain't gonna be too long, so I've got just Keith and Sarah. They're literally probably going to take it in turns, but they're going to come down once a day in the mornings just to check on the animals, see how everything is. So I thought I might as well give the land a quick going over, which is handy because I can drive just on the edge, so I haven't got to worry about the road too much. But that field looks pretty good. Yeah, so I'm just taking a little break away. It's nothing major or anything like that. I thought it'd be nice to go for a trip. I'm actually going to see the world's largest ball of yarn, which it wasn't really on my itinerary for the trip, but it was just like a relaxing break away. But I thought it'd be interesting to pop down and have a look at it. It's not far from the bed and breakfast I'm staying at. Water level looks quite low, which is good. How's this field doing? Oi. A bit patchy in some spots there. I think generally it's alright. This is probably our lowest yielding field, even if it is one of the biggest fields. Yeah, but it looks alright. Oh, we ain't got to worry about the grass fields too much. I didn't really think this through because we haven't got a bridge this side. I think it's not deep enough that the side by side can't go through it. I'll just lift my feet up and get a bit. I'll line it up, get a bit of power going, and then just lift my feet up. I should be all right. Oh, I got a little bit wet. I suppose it was inevitable, really. Alright, let's just check on our last field, the airstrip field. Actually, that looks really, really nice. Wait. It does look like someone walked through there, though. Probably just animals, to be honest. But, wait. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I think they're starting to get ready. I mean, they're going to start to... That looks really good, actually. There's definitely been some animal movement in here. Some big old patches just there. But no, generally that field looks really good. It's probably the best out of the bunch, I would say. All in all, I'm very happy the way the farm's turned out at the minute. Barring any tragical accidents or incidents or, heaven forbid, any damage to the crops. I think we'll have a good year this year. Alright, home sweet home time. I am actually currently watching... well, basically, Harry Potter was on Netflix, the whole series. I watched it when I was a little bit younger. And I thought, yeah, that'd be fun to watch. Keith and Sarah were talking about it. They see it with their kids. And I put Netflix on the other day. And I found out that it's now been taken off. So it was like 3 weeks ago or something. Which was a bit of a bummer. So, yeah, I ordered them. And they've arrived. This little package here. There's all the DVDs. I got it off of a... I don't even think of the name of the website now. In the UK, we have one similar. We call it Music Magpie. Over here, it was slightly different. But it's the same sort of thing. It's second-hand films. So, yeah, well, I've got those to watch. So I'm going to sit down and watch them later on today. I have a nice lazy day. And I will see you probably either the end of March or the beginning of next month. As I say, I'm going away. I haven't heard from Eddie. I've got Keith and Sarah sort of keeping an eye on the place. Everything seems to be running smoothly, and I hope it stays that way. So until next time, this has been Restudo Farm. Peace out.